That's part of the pain I be feeling. I be feeling helpless like Omar Epps getting hugged by Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, I know. What I'm getting ready to say is, you think you feel like that because your pop not here?
You know what's funny? I think about. I think about. I don't technically think about all the good times. I think about. It's like I kind of force myself to think about all the times my dad showed no control of his emotions.
Okay.
And I remember when my brother crashed his car. The first time I seen him, like, oh my, he was like punching the refrigerator, and he kept saying, "Oh my god, oh my god." I'm like, I'm looking at him like, why is he feeling this? It just didn't make sense to me. Like it didn't make sense to me, like why he would feel such an emotional attachment to a vehicle. Um, and even the situations where my mom and dad would argue, fights and stuff like that. I like to think about those times because everything ain't good. People pass away, and it's a whole bunch of other shit that happened.
They lived the whole fucking life.
Yeah. But what I do realize is that my dad didn't share his pain with me, and I hate it.
What you mean?
I wish he would have shared it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think that that's one of the reasons why you are? Need a minute?
Yeah, man.
All right. So, do you think that that's one of the reasons why you feel that way, like that anxiety? You think I'm saying? Like that, just that when you go through that thing and realizing that you need that, like it's rough. It's hard.
Just want to be podding, man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So like, it ain't always got to be. It's not always pretty, bro. Like it's not always. People think that everything is funny. People think that it's always this, it's always that. Like you feel this shit and you go through it, but it's a missing pieces there. And you can try to cover it up. You could try to go here. You could try to go there. You can look at these things, but really, the answer is right in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? And you try to avoid it because you don't realize what it is. And a lot of that shit you don't have that outlet.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure somewhere in there you had that with your pop. Like it wasn't completely.
No, he shared. He shared one time. He just said, like, I'm not always going to be here. It's obvious. Because at the time he was dying. But it didn't share no pain with me. I was trying to say, like, his pain was necessary for me to get over my pain. He needed to share that with me. Yeah, he needed to share with me how he felt, not just dying, just pain in general as a man.
So you know how to deal with it.
Yeah, him as a black man, that he was qualified and everything. Not just because he was my dad,
but because he was your dad. Like it don't matter. Another black man can share that fucking pain with you, and it's not going to hit. I had this conversation.
No, it will. It will, man.
No, it won't, bro. Like it won't, because and I know you think like it's going to be close, but it ain't going to be the same. I had this conversation with AJ. I had this conversation with his mom. Like whatever. Like it don't matter whether like AJ's step pop Ernie, he was there, but he wasn't me. And AJ was there for a real long time. But you look at the difference between my son before he stayed with me and after.
Yeah.
And you see his progress.
Mm.
You look at the way that he is, the conversations that we have. Like I know better. Just like you know better right now. I know better. Our parents ain't no better.
Yeah.
My dad's still alive, bro. He don't share his pain with me.
I think you need to go get that shit, man. Like you're gonna be like me, bro. Like you're gonna be like me. Like I can't go back and get his pain, yo. He didn't write it down.
But they don't understand. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I was gonna say. Like they don't understand that we need. They've been taught that shit is useless. They pocket that shit up, but they don't. He didn't know. Like for him, he thinking that he protecting you by not letting you see this shit.
Oh, I need your fears. I need your, not even just your advice. I need to know what made you scared. I need to know how you feel in this situation. And when you have multiple kids, I just feel like you just get. I don't know what he gave my brother. Like I don't care what he gave my brother. I just know I felt like I don't have enough.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he ain't figured it out. Like I said before, I couldn't understand why he felt certain things when I seen it. And maybe you need to tell me like, yo, I don't get it either. Like I don't get it. I feel like this all the time. Not that I was gonna take you soft. I just feel like, yo, I need that.
But you understand that he probably thought that you would have thought he was soft? Because that's what they
I don't know. Like I said before, like you said, the only thing that runs back in my head is that I'm not gonna be alive forever. Now that was reference to talk to your brother. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. But he didn't tell me why I needed to talk to him. Why I need to talk to him. My brother don't share no pain with me either. Like, so it's like, he not telling me about my dad pain. He don't tell me nothing. Like, brother he never tell me, no, what are you doing, bro? Like, I get more information from you than I did my dad and my brother.
What you mean?
I get more insight about certain things, you know what I'm saying, than I would get from my brother and my dad. Like, I didn't get that from them. So, not saying that they wrong for it. It's just that, you know what I mean? Maybe I should have asked. But he has to understand that it's on him to give it to me because I'm younger. Maybe I don't know how to ask. Maybe I don't even know what I'm feeling. My dad died. I was a man, though. But what they say, you're not a man till your dad die?
Okay.
That's the saying, ain't it?
I
I think that's the saying, like, you're not a man till your dad die.
I hope they wrong.
No. Well, I mean, that's the saying. Like, I technically believe it. Like that. I think that's why I keep feeling helpless. Like, yo, I don't feel like he left me anything. But I became a man as soon as this nigga died. Like, as soon as he died. That's the helplessness thing I think comes from, like, now I'm in the wilderness without to have the conversation with the man, my dad. So you got your dad.
I mean, in a sense, yeah.
I mean, you can get. Well, I can't tell you what you can get, but yeah.
What you mean?
I can't tell you. I mean, you said yeah, in a sense. I mean, so I don't know what that means as far as your relationship with him.
Well, it just means that, like, I haven't relied on my dad for. The last thing I relied on my dad for emotional support or any emotional, like, you know what I mean, like any type of connection was when I found out how my mom died. Yeah. Like, really what she died from. Like, I knew she died from a mass. I knew she died from, whatever was going on with her stomach and shit like that. But, like, after I went over her fucking death certificate a bunch of times, yeah, because I had to send it in, get the money for the insurance and shit like that, pay for her, her memorial service, all that other stuff, cremation, all of this other stuff, whatever the case may be. Like, I had to pay for all of that shit. And nobody helped us. Nobody helped me. So I had to make sure all of that shit was taken care of. So I sent the fucking death certificate a million times. Yeah. I was in North Carolina when we bought the crib, and I just happened to be going over shit, feeling emotional, you know what I mean? And I wanted to, just sit for a minute. And I read over it. And as I read over it, I called my aunt and I asked my aunt about it, and she just, like, so nonchalantly was like, yeah, I know. Wasn't nobody gonna tell me? And then it was fucked up because I called my dad, like, because I was like, I just got off the phone with her, like, okay, it is what it is. Now, I don't know if my aunt thought that my mom talked to me or whatever the case may be, but she didn't. So I talked to my dad. I'm on my way to work. I was a manager at Walmart in Chapel Hill. And I'm on my way to work. It was a long drive, probably like a 45-minute drive.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of fucking time. And I call him and I'm telling him about the conversation I had with my aunt. So I'm like, yeah, man, I'm talking to her. I was like, yeah, so I was like, so this, that. And he's just like, yeah, okay, yeah. And then I get to the reveal, the big reveal, like, and then I say to her, huh.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. I'm like, nigga, okay. Oh, you knew? Oh, shit. Yeah, I knew. So none of you motherfuckers told me nothing? And he was like talking to me. He was like, well, I think she probably talked to me about it because she knew eventually this conversation was going to happen. And I was fucked up behind it, but I was on the phone with him for like another 15 minutes and then I got off the phone with him. And that was it. He called to check up on me, called me, find out what was going on, all this other stuff. None of that shit. Like, so, I just really think, like, and I'm not mad at him for it, right? Like, I just really think, like, men back then didn't understand the importance of, how, like you said, like women don't get how we feel because we got to bury that shit. We've been taught to bury that shit. Like, now, like, I teach my sons, you ain't got to bury shit. Like, don't bury none of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to talk to me, you want to get it out. Like, even if I'm the one that did something wrong, like, don't bury shit. If you need to cry, cry.
Yeah.
Like, real shit. Like, whatever it is, like, get it out because nobody, like, this ain't right. Like, it's not right. It's not right for you to be a man.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Like, you got to be able to feel that shit. Cry. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not sitting around whining about some shit or whatever the case would be, like, it's not productive. But if you feel emotionally overwhelmed, cry. Like, because I legit, like, this is me. Like, it took me, I'm in therapy now, right? Like, so, but it took me a year and a half in therapy for me to realize that I could cry. Like, the faucet was turned off, bro.
Yeah.
The only way I could turn the faucet on. This is the way that I reminded. This is the way that I see it.
Yeah.
You know how you got that broken faucet? You gotta go get the wrench, turn the joint on. I felt like it was that, and I felt the wrench was like certain songs, music I could tap into through my mom, or I could tap in through like my high school girlfriend breaking my heart. Like, I could tap in through this and all this other stuff. So it was certain songs that I could tap into that would let me cry, and it felt like a overinflated balloon, like you made a water balloon and it was real big and it was just like right there on the cusp of popping.
Yeah.
And then you just let out enough.
Yeah.
It ain't completely empty. It's never completely empty, but you just let out enough.
But you got a woman
therapist?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had 2 women therapists.
Yeah. Not gonna work.
I mean, see, that's the thing. For you, it's not gonna work because that's what your dad was for. That's what my mom was for. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's different. I don't count on my pop for that shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I don't think my mom got anything for me.
She might not. I'm just saying. I get it. I get it.